Welcome to Roadflytv, your latest automotive fix from Roadfly.com.
Hi, I'm Rapoport with Roadfly.com. The Aspen is the Chrysler brand's first foray into the full-size SUV market. And despite the current craze for car-based crossover SUVs, Chrysler has opted to take a refined approach to the tried-and-true truck-based formula. The Aspen is a mechanical cousin of the Dodge Durango, so it's kind of a tweener, in between medium-sized SUVs like the Ford Explorer and larger ones like the Chevy Tahoe. But once you climb behind the wheel, this thing is extra large all the way. It also feels quite luxurious. I first drove the Aspen at night, and the quality of the lighting and instrumentation is out of this world. The gauges are backlit in a very cool bluish-green color, and the map lights are pretty much the brightest I have ever seen. The Aspen combines luxury and utility like few vehicles on the road today. The optional nav system drew high marks from every member of our editorial staff, as did the second row of heated bucket seats. And, in addition to the obligatory 12-volt outlets, there's also a 115-volt outlet, so if it plugs into your home, it'll plug into the Aspen. Third row seating usually takes a back seat to the rest of the car, but the Aspen does a better job than any SUV I've ever seen of evening the playing field between the second and third rows. This overachieving SUV surprised us on the road as well. Despite the Aspen's brawny character, it's very quiet and refined, and steering feel is excellent, particularly when cornering at higher speeds. The brakes take a little getting used to. They work just fine, but when you step on the pedal, you really have to mean it. Our test truck was equipped with the optional 5.7-liter Hemi V8, making 335 horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque. The standard 4.7 with around 30 less horsepower should be fine for most folks, but we really appreciated the extra muscle. The Aspen's prodigious power output comes at a smaller penalty than you might expect when you visit the pump. During its time at Roadfly, this truck did in fact hit its EPA estimate for highway driving, which was 18 miles per gallon. That's a mark that even some crossovers with smaller engines and lower cylinder counts have a hard time reaching. The no-brainer Preferred package costs a hefty $3,800, but it totally transforms the character of this truck. It gives you leather seats, a backup camera, and 20-inch rims just for starters. The sunroof and the upgraded second row were also around $1,000 each, bringing the as-tested total to just under $44,000. You might be thinking that for that kind of money, you'd be better served with a minivan or a crossover SUV. But nothing in either of those categories can tow 9,000 pounds. The Aspen can. And during the recent bout of tornado-force winds that buffeted our home state of Virginia, this truck charged ahead on the freeways with utter confidence. The Aspen is a unique vehicle and grew on each member of our staff every time they drove it. If you have a need for a unique and well-packaged blend of refinement and utility, the Aspen might be the truck for you.
Roadfly.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.